Hi, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is David. I'm an amateur tennis player and I'm recording my progress from beginner all the way to competitive tennis. After watching the footage from my first practice session, I noticed a couple of mistakes on my forehand. I think personally from last practice, I was on autopilot and I wasn't thinking too much about it. Recording these sessions, it really it's eye-opening seeing how many mistakes I make. So for my forehand, I noticed that my setup is very slow, so I want to work on a faster setup. I also noticed that on my setup and making sure that every time I hit it, my racket is facing down. Areas that I want to continue to improve on, I want to work on my backhand, work on consistency, and I want to start hitting higher balls. So my setups will be a little bit higher. And for my serve, I watched so many videos about this topic and how you're supposed to move the hand, but I want to put it all together today and see how that works out for me. My goal for this practice will be to just get a little bit better from last practice and just address those mistakes. And that's how I'll get better and I'll continue to progress towards competitive tennis. So the next part will be practice highlights with my forehand, my backhand, and my serve. I hope you guys enjoy that. Thank you so much for staying till the end of the practice. Today the court was wet, it was a little bit rainy, but I still make sure to not run around too much. I try to stay in the same area. That way I make sure to stay safe. On my forehand, I worked on setting up my racket faster and being very intentional with keeping the racket facing down when I was setting it up. I definitely saw a big difference when I did that. For my backhand, I was just working on consistency, making sure that I'm hitting it right. I'm aware that the drawback of the one-handed backhand is that it's very difficult to hit higher balls. So I want to start practicing on that. And for the serve, I was working on pronation. Also noticed that you don't need to hit the ball so hard for it to travel really fast. So those are the 3 things that I worked on for my forehand, my backhand, and my serve. I'm gonna go back home, watch the footage, and see what I work on next practice. For my next video, I'll be recording my coaching session. Stay tuned for that. Thank you so much. You guys have a great day, and see you in the next video.